always get the blonde in the picture.
Russ, you gotta dye your hair.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Cruisin' 66 2019, sponsored by the Willowbrook Burr Ridge Chamber of Commerce. Today is a beautiful day. We have a lot of cars showing up. We got a lot of trophies to give out this year. So we welcome all those that showed up for all the activities, and then I hope they enjoy the day. Enjoy the next video.
Welcome to US Classic Muscle Cars. Please enjoy this next video, but before that, please subscribe, like us, give us a thumbs up, share our videos. Thanks.
Yeah, my name is Jerry Clomston, and this is my 49 Ford pickup. What's left of the 49, it's not much left of it, but it's just about all new now. And I bought it from my brother-in-law up in Black River Falls, Wisconsin for like $500.
Did you really?
With the idea that, you know, eventually I bring it back here when I get retired and go over it. So back in 2020, I brought it back when I retired, and I started on it and was going to do it as just a stock 49. But the more I had these guys work on this thing, and it turned out to be like a 6-year project, 7-year project. I had it done over by Midwest Hot Rod in Plainfield, Illinois. And one thing led to another. Every time I decided to go look at it, do something, I have them change this or change that. The grill was changed. The grill is all custom out of bar stock of aluminum and chromed. I got Mercedes E-Class headlights in it. I've got Ferrari paint on it. I've got
red is really
Volkswagen door handles on here. There's not much on it that hasn't been changed.
Wow.
They put rocker panels under the doors where there was nothing there before. The hood has been pie cut down. The dash is complete, redone inside, wrap around. Altogether different dash than what used to be in it. I got billet specialty wheels on there. I've got it's a Fat Man frame it sets on. Mustang front end on the thing, and I guess I could open the hood so you can look under the engine. Give me a minute. You might want to look at the inside when I open this hood.
Okay, absolutely.
There's to open this hood, you have to pull this down.
Huh.
Pull under here to pop the hood.
Are you serious? Really? I've never seen that before.
And I've got a Chevy 350 ZZ4 block, fuel injected. Started out when we first did it. It was just a 650 carburetor on there, but we've changed that maybe 6-7 years ago to fuel injection.
Huh.
It's got a Street Performance out of Arkansas injection on it.
Uh-huh.
All the inner fenders have been custom done.
Yeah, look at that. Man.
Look at that. A new firewall has been put in here.
And I apologize, with it being closed off like this, I see you have vents over there.
Oh yeah.
Does it breathe well?
Oh yeah, it doesn't overheat. It's got the vents in there, and I've got the air conditioning. It's, you know, so it's
right.
If it's hot, which usually early in the morning I don't need it, but sometimes when I'm leaving a car show, going home, sometimes it gets warm. I like to turn the air on.
Did you mention how much horsepower this is?
It's roughly around 300 horsepower. It's a 350, but it's only about 300. I'm not looking for a lot of power. I just like it for cruising.
Right.
And now there's been so many modifications done on it that you can't even really list them all.
Yeah, wow.
But it's my wife calls this my red-headed girlfriend.
That's a good one.
got the power windows in here. I did the wood bed with about 12 coats of finish on the wood bed. Did that in my garage at home. The only thing that's 9 years ago now, so it's almost ready to be redone in the back.
Huh.
And there's a few spots I'd like to either touch up or just refinish the whole bed again.
I bet you're famous for picnics.
Well, a lot of times I don't even have this tailgate down. I leave it up, and then people like to see what looks better with the gate down, so I raise it up. The tail lights were hand turned on a lathe by a machinist. It works part-time for Midwest Hot Rod, and there's so many modifications that I really can't even begin to tell you all of them. The underside is just about the same as the top. If I go to shows, I like to wipe down the undercarriage.
Right.
I don't plan on going out when it's raining, but a lot of times you just get caught with the rain. So it's almost impossible to say I don't drive in the rain, because there's times I do get caught and I don't want to be, but you got no choice. If it's rain, you got to get home.
Sure.
And I just redid this interior this last year. It used to be all gray in here.
Okay.
But then we added things there that pulled down a glove box underneath there. We put the wraparound dash in there, and it's got
so
that
nice.
airbrushed to make it look like wood grain.
Right.
So it's more like my wife calls it, my red-headed girlfriend.
And does she respond to your every wish?
Oh yeah. She's matter of fact, she's supposed to be coming over here today. I don't know if she's here yet or not, but she's parked in the parking lot and
then
probably waiting for me to come and pick her up.
So tell me about. I would imagine that the flatbed is to carry all the trophies home.
No, I got a lot of trophies, but I don't bring any in the house. They're all in probably 250 to 300 I have, but they're all lined up in my garage. And like I say, this is started out to be just do with stock. Ended up it didn't do it stock. It's just about a complete new truck.
What was the condition of the truck when
It was particularly like a barn type truck that been sitting outside. My brother-in-law, I bought it from him in '89, and it was used for being for a plumber. And it had a different piece of metal laid in the bed there, so it was pretty beat. Matter of fact, they didn't know if they even wanted to work on it, because they thought I should probably buy a donor truck to start with that from maybe Arizona or maybe down in Texas, someplace where it wasn't so rusty.
Right.
But then my wife said to me, she says, well, if you buy a donor, it wouldn't be a truck that was in your family.
Wow.
So we decided to go the expensive route, repair what we had. But there's so much new stuff on it now, there's not much left of the old truck.
That is so nice.
But yeah, it gets, once you get hooked into these car shows, and I like driving it. It's been on a trailer once. I had it hauled down to Louisville. I don't have a trailer, but I took it to Louisville in 2014. And that was a little bit of a ride down there, but at least I didn't have to haul it. Somebody else hauled it for me down there.
Now, let me ask you now, who waxes and washes this?
Very seldom I wash it. It's usually just always wiping it down, waxing it with I kind of hung up on ice turtle wax.
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
So
then let me ask you how there's so many different rebuilders and restoration shops. How did you decide on?
well, I asked the guy. I said I was going to start tearing apart in my garage, and I told my buddy, I said, I'm 60 years old. I don't know if I start taking it apart, I may never finish it. And I was raised, my dad was an auto body man at a little body shop, but I never cared for that kind of work. And so I asked my friend, I said, is there any place I could take it? So he recommended Midwest Hot Rod. So I ended up going down there, and they said, well, they're busy, but they wouldn't be able to start on until maybe October, and this was probably in the spring. So I said, well, I've had it all these years, I'm in no hurry, I might as well get started. But 6.5, 7 years later, I finally got it finished, but it was my own fault because I had them do it mostly in stock, and after I had it done stock, I decided I want to make a lot of changes. So then we started tearing it apart. I could have saved a lot of money by just doing it this way the first time.
Wow, wow,
So-
what a story, what a story.
Yeah, so it's been a long road, but hey, you get to a certain age, you got to have some hang-ups in mind. Is I'm not a drinker or smoker or gambler, so my wife calls this my redheaded girlfriend.
Just hang out with the
But at least she knows where I'm at all the time.
Right.
And yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the video.
I'm just gonna.
I hope you enjoyed that last video. We have plenty more where that came from. Tons of playlists on Chevelles, Corvettes, Novas. You can find exactly what you're looking for. Enjoy it. Subscribe to us. Enjoy the next video.